Okay, so I'm using my friend Robin's computer because I had to return my boyfriend his computer for reasons unmentioned. I'm sorry. I have to do this all in one take because we can't figure out how to use Robin's, like, Mac Magic software thing because it's different from the Windows software that I've been using. Yeah, I used Windows Movie Maker. That's how cool I am. Not cool at all. And, like, so this is going to be really shitty because Robin's reading My Immortal, the worst fan fiction ever, and Phil was supposed to come by, and he sucks and isn't. That's right, I'm talking to you, Phil. You suck balls, and you always are late for everything, all the time, because you suck. Anyway, yeah, Robin's just gonna be laughing throughout, crying, even. Okay, so I saw the movie True Grit with my parents. Yeah, also that classy. I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. Now, going into it, you need to know about the actors. So you have Jeff Bridges. I love Jeff Bridges, as you well know from Tron reviews and reviews of anything that I love Jeff Bridges. Anyway, so he obviously was in The Big Lebowski, and so that was a Coen Brothers film, and so he made another one with True Grit, and he's like, you know, he's the John Wayne of the movie, and he's like, yeah, you're so badass. You're wearing an eye patch. Eye patch is so hot. So, like, the Coen Brothers and Jeff Bridges work well together, which is nice. Because I like it when, like, you know, directors keep using the same actors because they have a nice flow together. Like, you know, Christopher Nolan does the same thing with repeat uses of the same actors, and so does Quentin Tarantino. Now, I have, like, my own gripes with the Coen Brothers, just because, like, they tend to do a lot of dialect films, which works for this film because, you know, they are sticking true to the original book. But then they have other movies like Fargo, which I didn't really like. I know everyone loves Fargo. I didn't really like Fargo. Like, with the Coen Brothers, either they're, like, awesome or they kind of suck. Like, Fargo, I wasn't a fan of Fargo. It wasn't that great. I wasn't a fan of Burn After Reading either. Burn After Reading creeped me out because they have, like, this, like, saddle chair that, like, rapes you. And it's like, oh my god, why would anyone sit in a chair that rapes you? So disturbing. I don't like it. Yeah, note that when I saw Burn After Reading, I was seeing it with my father. So I was just sitting there being like, I'm gonna cross my legs at this scene and try not to look at him. So you have those actors, and then you have Matt Damon, he's just Matt Damon. You're like, really, guy? Really? I didn't even know you were in this movie until you just popped up rocking a stash. You're like, bitch, please, look at my face. I'm so awesome. I'm so Southern. Anyway, he's just Matt Damon. I enjoy him in the Bourne movies just because it's mindless violence, which is awesome sometimes. Not all the time. Most of the time. And then you have, like, this random little girl who's, like, in it, who's just, like, I love her character because she's just full of tenacity. She's just like, yeah, I'm ugly, but I'm so smart, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna recommend my lawyer to everyone in this movie. Anyway, if you've seen the original, you know, it's not going to be a surprise ending of any sort. You'll know what's coming, because, like, A, it's based on a book, which you could have read before seeing the movie, or seen the original John Wayne movie before seeing this movie. But, if you haven't seen it, like, or read the book like me, then it's like, this is good. It has a lot of, like, content and material. It makes a lot of commentary about the West and how things work. I mean, unfortunately, the reality of the Old West is that people didn't get shot every day. Like, even in, like, the most, like, gun-ho towns ever, you had, like, 5 murders a year, and, like, tops, and that's it. Like, you don't have murders every other day. You don't kill lots of people. I mean, they didn't have enough people to kill them all the time. The Old West was not the way we imagine it to be. It's another, like, false conception that we've created for ourselves. Like, trying to convince ourselves that the present is so much better than the past. I mean, we have advanced from the past, but not in every way we pretend. Yeah, so they have, like, a lot of random shit, and you're just like, there's a man wearing a bear in this movie. That's right, he's wearing a bear. It's just like, okay. But no, it's a good movie. It keeps you, like, on suspense. The acting is really well. It's a bit dry at places, but that fits for the feel of the movie. And it's a Coen Brothers movie. They tend to be a bit dry. It isn't, like, a funny movie, but it is very dramatic and in a good way. And the actors are all very, very good. And the plot is entirely, you know, reasonable. You have empathy for the characters, even though you don't particularly like them. Not a lot happens, but what does happen, it, like, feels like it should happen. It's like, it's not one of those movies that has, like, you know, scene after scene after scene, back to back, action, action, action. But it's very slow moving, but you don't mind it. You enjoy the slowness of the film. See you, Space Cowboy.